Welcome back to another episode. Oh my god. Welcome back to another episode of Carlos's Marvelous Nerd Reviews. I'm happy to be here. My name is Carlos, and today we are talking about one of my most anticipated figures for this year. Hands down, at least in the top 3. But I'm thinking what I really want is, so the figure in question is the DLX Hulkbuster. This guy looks fantastic. He's die cast, he's posable, he's also pretty expensive, but it's definitely one of the better options for a 1/12 scale Hulkbuster. In comparison, if you did go for the Legends figure, even if you're looking at the Build-A-Figure, you're looking at about $90 for the Build-A-Figure, and then $110 so for if you get the Anniversary Edition. And honestly, it's a pretty good figure, but when you compare that to this, I think it's pretty even to say, like, yeah, you could get 2 Hulkbusters for the price of this one. And if you could do that, I'd probably get this one. But I'm excited to see it. I don't know what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna be like in hand, but from the pictures, I think it looks awesome. So let's go ahead, let's go take a look at it. I'll see you in a bit. So I want to go ahead and just apologize for my voice. I may be a little nasally. I'm a little sick right now. But as you can see, this guy is awesome. He is bad to the ass. Because honestly, look at this guy. At the 1/12 scale, he is the same scale as the Marvel Legends Hulkbuster, and like I said earlier, you're looking at $100 to like $120 if you want the Anniversary Edition, which honestly is a lot of money. And I've had them both before, and while I can't say they're bad figures, no, they're awesome figures. I mean, if you have that and you decided to sell it off so you could buy this, honestly, I think that's quite the upgrade, and it'd be worth it. Just looking at the DLX by Threezero, he has 65 points of articulation, which is crazy because I think real competitor with this figure is the Comicave one, which says it has over 20 points of articulation, which is significantly lower for being a figure around the same size. But the DLX is actually bigger than both of them. The DLX will stand at 11.7 inches, while the Marvel Legends sits at the smallest at 9 inches and 1 1/4 inches. And the Comicave one is exactly 11 inches. So this guy is big. And not only that, I just think I don't know. This guy is awesome though. He's also going to come with 3 pairs of hands, which you already know you don't have any swappable parts or moving parts on the Marvel Legends figure. And on the Comicave one, you don't have swappable parts. I think the hands are just articulated on the Comicave one. The Comicave one is awesome. The Comicave one is also going to be die cast just like the DLX. The DLX though, is so able to articulate. Look at these poses that it's able to do. And coming up, you'll be able to see it into kind of like a superhero pose. And that's when you'll really get an idea of like what this guy can do. And the fact that he is the biggest out of the 3 and still able to make those kind of poses is what I think is phenomenal. And at the price point of the Comicave one though, you're looking at $520 now. That's a lot. I don't think it was that expensive before. I want to say it was like 3, but I could be wrong. But so being significantly more expensive than DLX and being smaller with less articulation, it just seems like it can't even compete with the DLX. By Threezero have absolutely outdone themselves. Look, you can even fit a 1/12 inch DLX Mark 43, and it will fit in the Hulkbuster, and that on top of that is incredible. The engineering behind this figure, again, to keep thinking, I had that Hulkbuster in the Legends form, and it felt like a big beefy character, but compared to this guy's still sitting at about 2 inches taller than him. So this is not like your small 1/12 inch figure. This guy is gonna have some mass to him. I really wonder what he's gonna weigh. And the sculpting detail, the die cat, I really can't tell you, like, why wouldn't I want that? Like, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. I think this is going to be one of my favorite figures of the year. I'm super excited to get this in hand. But honestly, I just hope you guys let me know if you guys are going to be picking this guy up. What you think about it. Would you prefer this over the Legends? Are you happy with just your Legends figure? Would you pick up the Comicave one instead? I don't know, but I know for me, I'm definitely getting this figure. This guy looks fantastic. They've outdone themselves. I really can't. I'd say if you had to have like a definitive Hulkbuster in your like 1/12 collection, this is the way to go. This is the guy. I mean, look at this. Look at that posability to be able to get into that superhero pose. But tell me what you thought. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.